I'm going to start doing a little more of these shorts that just go over some terms and different things that you learn as a private investigator. So one of the things we're going to talk about today is called pretexting. Pretexting is almost like protecting your cover. It's not necessarily lying. You do have to be very careful with this. So if you are sitting on a house and you're investigating, say, a child custody issue, and you're just there to sit on this person, and you do work for the client, and you're doing surveillance, you're not there to give opinions. Say this person comes up and they say, what are you doing? What are you doing watching my house? You don't want to blow your cover. So, the first thing you're going to do is be like, oh, well, I'm over here trying to investigate a divorce dispute. Point to the opposite house. You never want to actually give up what you are there doing. That will completely destroy the case. But yes, pretexting is the term for this. So this is a video that I have been wanting to create for a while. So I'm going to talk a little bit today about being a private investigator in Florida, the state of Florida. So first of all, if you live in a different state, please check with your local government to see if you even need a license or if there are any laws. Every state is different. The state of Florida, you do need a license, and there are two different types of licenses you can get. The first license that you get is called a CC license, which is what I currently have. And it is basically an internship license. You have to work for 2 years under what's called a sponsorship with a fully C licensed investigator or an agency. And then you can apply for your own C license and start marketing yourself and selling your services. After you obtain your CC license, you need to obtain a sponsorship through a licensed investigator, a C licensed investigator. And if you have a professional degree, which I do, I have a bachelor's degree in political science, you can supplement that for 1 year. And I also have experience as a fraud investigator. I have worked for DEO. I have worked for the federal government for multiple years. And so you can use professional experience to supplement for that as well. That just really depends. There is a form you fill out where you list your expertise, which I am in the process of doing right now to obtain my full C license. And yes, I am also pursuing my master's degree in criminology right now, so I do feel confident that I will be a full licensed investigator by the end of the year. If you do not have that, I can certainly give you some information. There are groups on how to get a sponsorship, what companies are best, and just how to go about the entire process. Again, it does cost money and it does take time, but if it is something you are passionate about, you do not have to have a degree. You can do this. Any person can do this as long as you are over the age of 18, you are a US citizen, and you do not have a criminal record. Some things they do take on a case-by-case standard, like maybe like speeding tickets, or a reckless driving possibly. But, if you have things like a DUI or burglary, any type of felony, that does pretty much disqualify you from becoming an investigator. Again, it's still worth it to reach out to the Department of Agriculture and find out. They may accept specific things. If you have any questions, again, there will be links in the comment section, and feel free to ask me as well. I will respond. So the first thing that you need to do to get a CC license is find out what training and school you're going to go to. There are around 13 to 15 schools in the state of Florida. One of the only ones in the Panhandle, which is where I live, is in Miramar and Pensacola. It's called NEDA. And the CC license, the first thing you do is you're going to pay for it. It costs, depending on the economy, it does fluctuate, the cost of the training. It is around $600. And it takes 40 to 60 hours to complete. There's a lot of laws and regulations that you have to learn. And then you can apply through the Department of Agriculture for your CC license. There are directions given to you on how to do that. And I will go ahead and leave links below to NEDA and to the Department of Agriculture's website. Please feel free to ask me any questions. Leave them in the comments section.